Yo, 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 dude. Merry New Year's Eve, New Year's Eve, happy New Year's Eve. What the fuck is up, fellas? Demonetized video, that's okay. Hope you guys are having a good end of 2025. This year was cursed for a lot of people, myself included. I can't wait for 2026. I am hopeful, I'm optimistic, I'm ready for a new year. Let's go ahead and jump into it with our first stream. This is the first stream recap of 2026, dude. Woo! What's up? It's time to play some PokeMMO. Okay, I'm going to be opening presents today on the Ironman account. I'm going to be doing a TWITCHMAS giveaway where I give away a ton of Pokeyen. I'm finally doing that today. That'll be in like 10 minutes or so. First things first, we have the typical intro. Let's go ahead and cover catch events coming up and ways to make Pokeyen, ways to win free shinies, and ways to win some premium currency in PokeMMO for free every single week. First things first, there is the art contest. This comes to an end. Submissions end on January 5th. Make sure to get your submission in for this event. As once again, an art contest where like you have to draw yourself your favorite Pokemon or whatever Pokemon you like in a winter sort of setting. All details are over on the forums under the official events page. Next up, the Eevee catch event. Thank you for the sub and for rock. The Eevee catch event coming up on the 1st of January. I am honestly so interested at how many people show up to this event just absolutely like hungover or obliterated or just miss it entirely. I'll probably be at I'm gonna be so freaking honest. It's at 1 p.m. ET on January 1st 2026, the first catch event of the year. Route 17 in Kanto. You're gonna have to catch Eevees, Rattatas, Slugmas, Ponytas, Zoduos, Grimers. The nature boosters on screen now. You have a chance to win a 6x31 non-shiny Eevee with some free RP up for grabs as well. Next up, the fishing catch event, the Relicanth one. I've talked about it a ton. I definitely want to make sure I can get to this one if possible. One of the best ways to skip hundreds of hours of a shiny hunt is just to win it via catch event, dude. This is on the 3rd of January at 1 p.m. ET, Route 226 in Sinnoh. You have 1 hour to catch Relicanth with +5 bonus and a +5 Adamant Nature bonus. And then there is a shiny Relicanth. Like, shiny Relicanth is a really beautiful shiny, really hard to go for. A few hundred hours, if I recall correctly. A really good way to win one for free and skip that hunt. And you get like a competitive one, right? Versus having to spend millions. You're literally saving hundreds of hours, millions of Pokeyen to breed it up. Definitely try to go to this event if possible. Next up, I thought this was some really cool news. A lot of us use Hyper's custom encounter counters over on the forums, and he has just announced, I believe, that these were updated for the newest update. So these have been updated to the current version. Shout out to Pickle apparently and Team Kraken. I didn't know he was helpful with that, so shout out to him. Much love to him. If you like the stupid, whether you like the cute Pokemon Swamp one, the stupidly but fun, Peter Griffin, the dumb Family Guy one, I've shown these off in a video before. The Magikarp one, I love a lot of these. They're just so, I think these reach a lot of different people. Really cool to see they're finally updated. Every time a new update happens, you have to kind of reintroduce all these mods, and that happens with most video games. So I'm happy to see how fast that was. And then next up, we are already moving over to the achievement showcase, the community showcase. And boy, do I have a clip for you guys today. Let me go ahead and get this nice and situated. All right, we're gonna wing it and hope that the volume levels are right for this. This is a goated PokeMMO clip. I love stuff like this. I feel like this has been the vibe of PokeMMO a lot recently. People are kind of taking a break while still like grinding and playing the game. And this clip, it's the boys in Discord. Let's just listen to it. I love it so much.
I'm gonna smoke mid just to throw them off their game. You feel me?
I like that. Rush B.
Ryan, this is my plan for shinies. I'm gonna get this shiny.
Sorry if it's a little bit quiet. I have it cranked as loud as I possibly can. He's basically just doing CS calls. They're playing Counter-Strike. I suck at these games. This is from Ikeo or Ike in game, and he's like, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this shiny really quick.
Get this shiny coughing, and then I'm gonna take this shiny coughing, go to the Zorua spot, first phase Zorua.
Okay.
I'm gonna get this shiny coughing. I'm gonna head to the Zorua spot. Use reactive gas shiny wheezing to then hunt for the first phase Zorua.
I thought I'd let you know in advance.
I thought I'd let you know. He's like fucking Babe Ruth, bro, calling his shiny.
Shiny!
No.
Like, this wasn't like a 30-second gap. This was like his next fucking encounter. Like, the call on this is insane. This wasn't like 40 seconds later, 2 minutes later, like, oh, I called it. Like, no, this was like literally the next encounter. This is like 5 seconds apart, dude. Holy. He gets the shiny coughing, brings up the encounter. Also, I love shiny coughing, man. Amazing Pokemon, amazing hunt.
Handsy, bro.
Boom! Let's fucking go.
Bro called it. Bro fucking put his finger out to the fucking center field and said, shiny coughing coming up, dude. I love this clip. That's Aikio in game. I thought it was super fucking sick, dude. Shout out to him. Much love to him. That was just a really fucking cool clip, dude. All right, we have 5 minutes before the giveaway. We're gonna go through as much of the achievement showcase as we can really quick. First things first, this might be one of the first Iron Man Jirachis in the game. Congratulations to Iron Kurtz. This thing literally just became available in game. The final raid just released. Jirachi just became possible to catch this year, obviously for this year's rotation. This is incredibly impressive. I think Kurt, we either did Articuno together. We did some raids together this year. Might have been Articuno. I'm not totally sure. I don't remember. My memory's terrible. But high level Iron Man, big raid grinder, big gamer. Dude, this is getting one of the first Iron Man Jirachis is really sick, man. Congratulations to him, man. Next up, this player. I love players that appreciate the quality of life updates that have not existed in PokeMMO for like most of the time, right? This person got a shiny saved by the shiny confirmation screen, right? And this has only existed in the game for like 2 to 3 years. This was not in the game for a very, very long time. If you don't know, if you try to use an AoE attack on a horde with a shiny Pokemon in it, the game will warn you, hey, you're about to kill a shiny. Are you sure you want to do that? Now, that does not work on single encounters. So please pay attention. If you're doing single encounters and you like payday a shiny, it will still just attack and kill it. So you have to be careful and have to watch that. But times 5 hordes, if you're like EV training, SP training, you do get an alert. I'll never forget when this was added to the game. It was one of the best. This might be like the prime example of like an S tier quality of life update. It doesn't buff the game, like it doesn't like, you know, make anything easier, whatever crazy, right? It just is good for the players. Like if you find a shiny, you should be able to like, you shouldn't get punished for that, you know? So it's just a crazy, I think it's a perfect example of a perfect quality of life update. Next up, Toad, a huge shunner in PokeMMO, got himself a shiny Barboach at like 28,000 encounters, I believe 20,000 encounters early in the morning. I love shiny Barboach. I think it's a super underrated Pokemon, super underrated shiny, super underrated shunt. Want to just give a quick congratulations over to Toad. Next up, Sue got themselves a shiny Clefable and a times 5 horde, and it is just so easy to make a mistake like this. It's so easy to forget when you're shunting for so many hours. The Clefairy had follow me, the shiny Clefairy, and it used follow me when it was trying to scald and clear the other Clefairies down, and it killed the shiny Clefairy. So rest in peace to Sue's shiny Clefairy. It's just so sad, man. I love all the dove reactions to this to like represent like fly high Clefairy. Oh, you hate to see a shiny loss, but it's also, it builds character, okay? It's a beautiful story at the end of the day. And then Iron Zero, another Iron Man shiny hunter. He decided to shiny hunt for a fair part of the Xmas event, which is really cool to see. I haven't seen a lot of Iron Men doing that. I think most of them are like trying to grind the event and stuff, so it's cool to see different paths and just prioritizing different things is always beautiful. Iron Xerix went 55,000 encounters dry for a shiny Wooper and got that. Finally broke that dry streak, and then 8,000 encounters later got a Jigglypuff. Also, apparently, Xerix was saying he went 150k dry earlier this year. So maybe if like, you know, Arceus is good, we'll see. Maybe we'll see a new shiny coming up, another one from him in the next 8 days. I would love to see another one from you, Xerix. I think you deserve it. Good luck to you, man, on your Iron Man grinds. And then next up, this player went 56,000 encounters dry while shiny hunting. Ended up phasing on a Graveler, but then kept going. He's a newer player who's been grinding his butt off. He got all regions. He's been playing for a week, he says, and he completed all the regions and even started raids, and he's shunting at this. I mean, he's like a returning player because this is like crazy. But he got a shiny Graveler at 56,000 encounters, and that was a phase, right? But he kept going, and they ended up getting the Gligar, which is, I assume, the target shiny at this spot, which it usually is at least. And he got the Gligar at like 500 encounters. So he went 50. It's the perfect RNG evening out, bro. 56k dry for a phase into 500 encounters for the right Pokemon is really cool to see. Congratulations to Volta. And then finally, we have one more person to discuss, to congratulate on their achievements, on their showcase. That is Kaizo. He's got quite a story, man. Coming up on the last day of 2025, I wanted to reflect on the rares I've accumulated this year. Many ups and downs in the shiny hunting this year, including Milotic caught on phase, 2 miraculously caught on the same tile. I got my first phase, same tile, different days. Finally reclaiming my shiny Rotom, which was on an old account that was banned. I have a lot of respect for players who get banned. Just acknowledge acknowledge, you know what, I fucked up, my bad, and just try to move on. A lot of respect for that, if that's what's, I'm assuming what's what happened here. After 75,000 eggs, I followed a secret shiny Scyther. I caught a secret shiny Scyther at Route 229. 4 days later, Pinsir was a bonus. The shiny Pinsir on top of it, dude, was primarily Repel Trick for Heracross. I'll gladly take that. And finally, my shiny Safari Riolu this year, which took over 100,000 encounters. I hope to obtain more shinies next year. This many 5 rares in a year is crazy. That's fucking impressive, man. That's so sick. Five rares in a year is so sick. I think 1 rare a year is like impressive. To be fair, it's things have egg hunting and like rare thing have changed. They've become a lot easier since I've last done them, so maybe my numbers are off. But like back in my, you know, deep era of shunting, it was like 1 rare a year was amazing. So maybe like double that. 2 rares a year is probably still really impressive. 5 is crazy. Congrats to this guy. Amazing shunts, Kaizo. Really good work in 2025. I'm excited to see what you'll do in 2026. Good luck to you on your shunts, dude. And that is all of the stream recap intro. It is time to go ahead, roll some random number generations, make sure chat is active, and give away a ton of Pokeyen. The giveaway happens now. All right, it is officially time to do the TWITCHMAS giveaway. Thank you to everyone who subbed and supported me this year on Twitch. Dude, it really makes the difference. You guys, Twitch subbing, Twitch priming, YouTube memberships, the fan funding that I get allows me to be here. I could not be full-time. I could not make all the PokeMMO content, the guides, the streams that I do without you guys making it possible. I'm just so fucking fortunate and lucky to be in this position. That is +1. I'm going to count that. It's the buzzer beater, but that's the last one, okay? So we have 376 sub points. We're going to take that number and multiply it by 20,000 Pokeyen. That's going to be 7.5 million Pokeyen being given away today to one chatter. Okay, I'm going to generate a random number between 67 and 367. This is going to happen pretty quickly. Okay, we might want like 1 or 2 guesses. The first person to type the correct number in chat based on Restream's chat order. I know that ping's gonna become a factor. I know that some people are gonna, oh, I said that first, blah blah blah. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna go by Restream chat order. Whoever says it first gets it. If you want to enable slow mode, you can, Zanarchy. Some sort, yeah, that's kind of, well, the problem is we can't do it in YouTube chat. I think we just wing it and we're just gonna hope for the best. Okay, and if we'll see what happens. Only you can guess multiple times. The first person to say it gets it. Okay, it's gonna be really fast. Okay, I think we're ready. Okay, first things first, test. This is a test generation. Don't, when I say chicken pox, you can start spamming numbers. I didn't say it. Don't do it. Okay, I'm gonna test generate a number. Okay, chicken pox is the go word. Okay, boom. Test it. Okay, now we see it works. I'm now going to reset this. That was a test. That was a test. I try to tell you, chat, that was a test. Don't get timed out. Don't get punished. Listen very carefully. Now I'm going to generate the true number, and the person who guesses it first wins. Okay, 5. We'll let him fly, Xanarch, because I love it's okay. It's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chicken pox. Go. I have the number. I have the number. Go. Go. Go, go, go. Oh my god, someone was so close. Someone was so fucking close already. I have to lock into the song. No! I have to lock in. No one said it yet. No one said it yet. If I miss it, oh my god, they're so fast. Wait, chat got too fast. Oh my god, wait, I lost track. I lost track. I have to control F. Oh, I lost track. Oh no. This is a terrible idea. I'm too big of a streamer for this now. I used to do this. It used to work. No! Wait, I lost track. Fully lost track. Did nobody say it? I'm control Fing. I'm trying to search for it. Thinking for the bits. I don't think anybody's. I'm control Fing and searching. I just don't think anybody said it yet. Wait. No. Yeah, no one said it yet. How is this possible? We do it live. We do it live. How is? No, it's don't say. Wait. Okay, wait. Someone said it, but wait. Everybody pause. This was a mess, as it always is in my stream. Everybody pause. No typing. We can put slow mo chat or something. I found it. I found the first one, I think. I'm gonna go back though and go through everything just to make sure. I think the first person, I'm gonna screenshot. We're gonna double check. We're gonna start comparing. We're gonna go back and see. I want to make sure the person who did it, I'm gonna check all the chats, all the logs, because the first person needs to get they deserve the victory. So let's double check one thing, fellas. All right, the number was 254, and I believe the first person to say it was Tolstoy's at 12:16:40. He said it at 12 p.m. 16 minutes and 40 seconds. I believe he was the first. It was really, yeah, Tolstoy's. If you're in Twitch chat, let me know. Give me your in-game name, and I will be sending you the Pokeyen. If anybody else also said the number and you think you said it before him, let me know. I'll check the chat logs. I think he is the first. There was 4 people that said it. KFCO said it 20 seconds later. Footy Boy said it 30 seconds later. And then Tomatoes said it like about 50 seconds later. So there were 4 or so people that said it. I think Tolstoy's was correct. Dude, I saw so many people type 252 at the very start. That had me like, so many people were so close. I'm pretty confident. I think Tolstoy's is the winner. If you are in chat, let me know your IGN and I will send you over 7,520,000 Pokeyen. I think we did it, boys. We got to figure out a better system in the future. I think I have to learn to adapt because I'm just not used to this. But congratulations, Tolstoy's, man. That was fucking nice work, dude. Nice work. Yeah, I'll have to learn a proper system in the future. This was risky, but it worked. We'll call this a Christmas miracle that for somehow there were so many. We were checking like all these different chatters, logs. So many people. There was someone that said 154 and 354, but not 254. There were so many 252 guesses, 259s, 256, 255s. We were so close at the start, but didn't quite get it. There's Tolstoy's in Team Void. Shout out to Team Void, man. Here is your Pokeyen, Tolstoy's. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for participating. Ooh, this is new. What is this? Okay, you yourself get 752,123. I'm terrible at math. And you know what? Do I have like a cute little... Any sweethearts I could give you? Yes, I've got a few sweethearts. Here you go, man. Thank you so much for playing PokeMMO. Thanks for gaming. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for watching streams. And here you go, man. I don't do giveaways a whole lot because I don't like giveaway culture. I don't want people subscribing to me just for giveaways. I don't want people, watching my content just for giveaways. But at the same time, I want to give back to those who do watch my content and give back to those who do love Pokemon and play the game. Like, I want to reward those who genuinely deserve it, right? So just congratulations, Tolstoy's. You deserve it, man. Thanks for playing. Thanks for gaming. And congrats to everybody. We'll get a better system in the future, but this worked out. It's a Christmas miracle. This 2026, a good kickoff, a good sign for what maybe 2026 will be a bit lucky, boys. I'm hopeful. Okay, let's jump back into actually playing some PokeMMO. I actually couldn't agree with this more, Rapid Stutter, and I think it's a really, really good critique of me and like analyzing of my content. You should do more, to be honest. You could generate more interest in the game and the community. I couldn't agree more. I think we're going through evolutions. I think 4 years ago when I started content, what we needed so desperately was guides. What we needed so desperately was information. New players didn't know what to do. We didn't know how to transfer them to endgame players, yada, 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 right? We needed guides desperately. Now that I've made guides for 2 to 4 years, right? I think we're entering a more entertainment era of PokeMMO. I think the guides are now out there, but I think we're entering now players just want something to watch and something to be engaged in with the game that they love and grind so often. I think the game is evolving. Yes, the game is evolving. Content is evolving. I think a lot of us as creators, we have to evolve with it. And I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do, a lot of ways to improve in 2020 that I'm really excited for. More collaborations, more entertaining content, more ideas, more stream events, more. Yeah, my favorite thing as like the English speaking face of content creation for PokeMMO is trying to get viewers involved, trying to do the achievement showcase. I think that's PokeMMO. The biggest strength of PokeMMO is that it's a small enough game to where the player base is so tight knit that we can have things like shiny contests. We can have these events in the game, and it's like still possible, right? Before they get too big. That's what we need to be using our strengths as a smaller but still like bigger than people realize. You know, it's a big game, but it's still small enough to where we have that sense of community. We should be enabling and abusing that sense of community, right? So yeah, I'm excited for tournament. There's a lot of things I can do better. Tournaments, competitions. I think at least doing one thing a month, potentially two things a month, whether it's just fashion contests, shiny ratings, things like that is going to be fantastic. The other thing is I'll have to focus on making Pokeyen on my main accounts more, and that's the difficult part, is like making Pokeyen. I might, yeah, we'll have to figure out a path there. Maybe just getting back into flipping or something like that. So we'll have to see. But there's a lot of things into it that I appreciate that genuine critique. I think I could do a lot more in terms of events. And I think events, people asked me to do events a ton 2 years ago. My response was always, you know, why do I need to do it? It feels like more of the same. We have so many catch events, so many things all the time. But I think now, like, catch events are cool, yes, but we need unique events. We need hide and seeks. We need fashion contests. We need shiny ratings. We need a way for people to show off their hard work in the game. So I'm excited to try to work on that in 2026. We will we'll see how it plays out. Thank you for the honest critique and honest feedback. Yeah, catch events, no. Unique events, yes. Couldn't agree more. Let's all evolve. I'm gonna try to be a better content creator in 2026. I can't wait for it. I'm gonna do everything I can, guys. Thank you for sticking with me through a tough 2025. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna work my ass off. Okay, let's jump into it. Thoughts on the idea of costume Pokemon in PokeMMO, like Pokemon that like wear certain vanities and dress up or whatever? I'm so down for it. I maybe it's cheesy and dumb. I'm a big fan of more ways to customize your character, express yourself. Self-expression just cannot be underrated in an MMO. Like, it's so important when you're looking at the same character, the same sprites for thousands of hours, enjoying the way they look, like enjoying, like, having like an IGN that you enjoy is so fucking important. Like, every little aspect I feel like will help you enjoy the game more. Those little micro things, when you do those micro things for thousands of hours, they have more impact, right? So I'm down, man. I think more visual expression for players, I'm almost always here for that in almost every form. Chat is making me realize how desperately I need to open vanities today so I can get a new outfit and change my drip, so chat can finally stop asking me to press C and open my trainer card to unveil the stockings and like the dude. I can't be walking around like this. PogChamp, cool looking, sick drip and fit, right? Walking around like this, it's not a good fit, man. It's not a good fit. You know, it's literally, no matter what style you're going for, this does not match. This is just not a good fit aesthetically. Oh no, someone lost their child from Whoville? Bro, you're actually right. I actually look like fucking Cindy Lou, bro. I hate you. I hate you for that. Dude, this is sick. This is from someone, I believe you were Staryu Shunting, right? Staryu single encountering. This is a 5% encounter rate secret shiny. So this is the equivalent of hitting a wild encounter secret shiny Charmander. It's the same thing. That's insane. That's a beautiful Pokemon, dude. Beautiful Pokemon, beautiful wild catch, beautiful secret shiny. At 30, very deserved at 36k encounters dry. Congrats to you, man. That is a beautiful wild. I love wild secrets like that, dude. That's so sick. That's an interesting like part of like the analyzation of investments to talk about and to make. Haley in chat said, I personally think there won't be a lot of mysterious balls left after the event because of the added shiny charm. I've also noticed, so I think it's super true. It must be factored in. I'm curious okay, let's just check the quantities. How many mysterious balls are on the GTL right now? 7,600 mysterious Pokeballs, which like is a lot, but also that's less than one shunt, right? On average, because on average it's 8,000. Now that's going to be lowered by shiny charm and no, to be fair, but Great Ball is how many on the market? Look at the drop off. Almost 8,000 Pokeballs, 1,700 Great Balls. What a drop off. And then Ultra Balls, 800. The numbers line up well, which is good. Also, dude, Great Balls are already on the rise. I may or may not have made an investment video, which will come out tomorrow. Now, let the stream recap show. I made my investments before things started to rise, okay? The problem is, whenever I make an investment video, people will say, oh, well, Patrouski, the only reason your investment actually worked is because people just saw your video and they all invested. So people will always say things to where I can't win, right? People will say, oh, the only reason your investment worked is because people bought in, Patrouski, blah, 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 blah. Do you know how many times I've lost money on investments? I do have impact as a creator. I'm not stupid, right? But people definitely overestimate my power and overestimate my impact. A market, an economy is so much more powerful than one little fucking guy. I promise you. It's especially like considering I would say how international PokeMMO is. The English speaking player base is only like, I'm guesstimating, 20 to 30% of the game. The Spanish speaking player base and the Mandarin speaking player base we have two different regions that are bigger than us. We are not as big as we think we are, you know? I don't have as much impact as people think I do. I do have some. I have to acknowledge that. I think it's responsive. It's part of a responsibility as a content creator, right? But man, I'm just saying, all I ask people is if I lose money on an investment, blame me for it, okay? Call me out on it. I guess, I don't know, it happens, right? Wait, chill out. But if I make money, you don't even need to give me credit, but don't discredit it. The problem is whenever an investment works out, people always say, oh, it only worked because blah, blah, blah. Like, I can't win. It's if I make money, you know, it's only because I have an audience. If I lose money, it's because I suck and I stink. So there's no winning, right? Can it sometimes be a little bit of both? You know? Anyways, not to be defensive. I made a good investment, in my opinion, that should be coming up in a video that should be releasing the same day this recap is out. I'm pretty proud of that investment. I've already had good returns. I'm excited to see how those turn out like a few months from now. That's when the real balancing of the economy will play out. No, I haven't heard anybody talking about this. What? I said I hope that they add a vanity for defeating Jirachi. I think that is, a lot of people are like, you know, as a main account, why would I do the raids again? What's the point, right? And the Pokeyen's fine. It's not that great. Like, I kind of agree with you. Right? There's not a great motivation. The motivation's the vanity. I think this is really cool, man. That's awesome, dude. The star hairband. This is for defeating the 4-star Jirachi, apparently. That's awesome, man. I think having limited vanities like this from now on for like all of the I think that'd be a really good way to. I think they're experimenting already with, like, I think permanent raids. A really cool way to give rewards is like, we need. The other thing is, in PokeMMO, we don't have drop tables really when it comes to raids. You do in terms of, to be fair, you do in terms of IVs, obviously. The IV rolls on the Pokemon, the nature rolls, and then like the shiny chance, like that's your drop table or whatever. But like in RuneScape, when you kill, or other MMOs, when you kill a boss, it's like, you know, 50% chance to drop a rune halberd, 40% chance for, you know, dragon tips, you know, 30% chance for green leaves. Like, you know, I think that keeps things really interesting, and you never know what you're gonna get, right? And then I love the idea of having more of that in PokeMMO. We're like, oh, you defeat a raid, you have a 90, you know, whatever percent, 40% chance to catch the alpha, 20% chance to roll a vanity, 30% chance for rare candies or items. Like having like different rolls, I think that would keep things fresh and exciting. And having something where it's like a 1% chance or a 0.01% chance to roll a super rare vanity, or, you know, there's so much more we can do and expand on when it comes to drop tables and rewards. Rewards, I think, need to be explored and expanded on in 2026 for sure. I think 2026 could be a big year for reward exploration in Pokemon. There's a lot of things we could do with that. I'm actually so glad you asked this, Park. Park is the PokeMMO staff member making an Iron Man account tonight at midnight. I cannot. He said, what should I do? Bro, get Kanto done and farm Lost Presents. If you are an Iron Man account, it may be one of the best events to start in the middle of. If you started in the middle of Halloween, how do you get to the pumpkin boss? You don't get goodie bags. You just don't, right? You don't get raids done. Like if you started an Iron Man account in the middle of Halloween, you needed to prepare for that. There's not a whole lot you can do, you know. If you started an Iron Man account in the Christmas event, you can literally just get Kanto done, just get a catching Pokemon, a Smeargle, Breloom, whatever. I guess in Kanto, you might just go with a Parasect, whatever you can get in Kanto. Just get Kanto done and then go farm Lost Presents. And that's going to get you Xmas presents, which will give you drip, vanities, give you Santa presents. Potentially, you could have a Riches Charm. It took me like 7 months to get a Riches Charm on the Iron Man account. You could get it in like a week. you know, on a new account. Like Riches Charms, XP Charms, you can get Vanity's Drip. Get your hidden ability Amoonguses, dude. Your hidden ability Funguses. If you ever want to play PvP on an Ironman account, if you're planning to create an Ironman account soon, please get those. I'm getting like so excited about it, man. Get those Regenerator Funguses, those Regenerator Amoonguses, those hidden ability mons right now while you can from the event. Try to get 100 lost presents. You can definitely make a new account, complete Kanto, and get 100 lost presents turned in right now. You absolutely can. It'll take a lot of work and a lot of grinding, but you can do it. It's never like it has never been a better time. If you've been thinking about it, please take the time to create an Ironman account now and even grind it a little. If you find out it's not for you, more power to you, but get the progress so you don't regret it in the future. Yes, record your gameplay. I would love to see more Ironmen showing their process. Yes, please, Park. That would be, we need more Ironman guides, more Ironman resources. It's a really cool, it's a niche game mode. It is, but it's, in my opinion, it's the most fun way to play PokeMMO right now, especially considering the market, considering the economy problems. It's never been like the Iron Man is the solution until we get developer support. What you can do as a player is play an Iron Man account. Yeah, let's actually go through. Someone brought up, we're gonna open presents here kind of soon. Someone brought up that'll be in the Iron Man episode, not in the stream recap. Sorry, but you know I want it to be like a, you know, you gotta watch the Iron Man videos to get the actual progress updates, right? I want to go through and see like what Iron Man have gotten what. Like Iron Stomper got his Pudgy Penguin, congratulations. Xerex got his the Jirachi completion, Chassels, Ace. I've done a few things, obviously. Sega with the Melty Snowman, congratulations. Blastoise with the Jirachi completions. All the Iron Men who play are so active, dude. Mort with the Pudgy Penguin, dude. Nice work. Pudgy Penguin right there. Ice Horns, nice. Pudgy Penguin. A lot of Pudgy Penguiners. You love to see it. Let's see, we see a Froggy from Halloween. That might be. I'm looking at if anybody, what are the odds any Iron Man has the Christmas camo? And I can't imagine the odds are high, man. I think, I like, we're at the point with the Iron Man where like literally some of the items that I could pull could be the world first. Like I don't know for sure, but I could be the world first to get some of these vanities. If I got like the Christmas camo, like, it'd be insane. I opened, remember, 750 goodie bags, you know, 750 goodie bags I opened during Halloween, and I didn't do great RNG wise. It obviously wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good. I'm hoping we can see the dream is if I could get one ultra rare all event cycle, like Halloween, Christmas, Lunar New Year event, I would be happy. I would be so happy. Wait, here's a quick little MOVIEtrouski rant. I haven't done one in a second. Dude, the new Avatar movie. People like really love the shit on Avatar, and I get it because like the money put into it per the output is like the money being put in, you're like, it probably should be a 10 out of 10, but it's more like an 8 or a 9 or whatever. The new Avatar movie is quite good. I think I gave the first Avatar movie like a 9 or like a 9.2. It's good, but it's simple. The second Avatar movie was like an 8. I still liked it, but a lot of people didn't. The third Avatar movie, I gave like an 8.9. It's not as good as the first one still, which is hard to beat because of all the world building. But the third one is really good in my opinion. It's still quite good in my opinion. Now, what I will say, how come no one told me that 3D movies are good? I hadn't watched a 3D movie since Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and my wife accidentally booked the 3D showing of Avatar, and it was amazing. The glasses don't fucking cut into your ears. They don't make the whole movie red and blue anymore. Like, they actually work. It's unbelievable. If you can go see the new Avatar movie in 3D, you absolutely should. I was not aware that we had just solved the 3D movie market. We did the most human thing, which is we solved it, and it's one of the coolest things ever. And then we just told nobody about it and moved on. They just kept it a secret. Oh, now whatever. 3D movies. Now we got acclimated. Now 3D movies are good. Whatever. That's the norm. Boring. Move on. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, people in chat. I forgot 3D movies existed. Like, dude, they look so good now. 3D movies look so good now. I couldn't fucking believe it. For me, I was blown away. They used to suck, man. I watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3D. I watched the Spy Kids movie in 3D. 3D movies are amazing. They fucking patched that shit, bro. They buffed the hell out of it, and nobody talked about it. Go watch movies in 3D if you can. It's so good nowadays. At least my local theater with the like black. I don't even have the here. I have the glasses here. Oh my god, dude, the real 3D. Holy fuck, I look cringe. I look like a fucking supervillain, kinda. Anyways, go watch 3D movies. Holy fuck, they're good now, dude. But alrighty, fellas, I think that is a great place to go ahead and call it. Thank you so much, chat. Very nice of you to say so. Like the video if you enjoyed today's stream, the final stream of 2025. We are kicking in the door to 2026. I'm excited for the future of PokeMMO. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe on YouTube for daily videos. I do upload every single day. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's down below if you're interested in that. If you want to go above and beyond and support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, gifted subs, and PayPal and Venmo donations really allow me to be here and make the difference. I'm excited for another full year of 2026 content for PokeMMO. I will see you guys later. Have a great evening. Have a happy new year. I hope you're off to a good start. I'll see you guys later. But for now, peace, Arena. Yo, what's up? Patrouski here. I wanted to take this second to say thank you so much for watching the entire video. It is thanks to people like you I'm able to make the content that I do, as well as everybody whose name is listed here. That's it for me. Have a fantastic day.